So, Herman, you are a big guy in terms of digital transformation. You have a professorship, you are on a number of boards throughout South Africa, and working globally. Really, what I wanted to understand from you is the delegates that are going to come to the masterclass. What do you think that they're going to learn through your keynote?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Natalie. It's very flattering. Look, I mean, I think the key message for me is that it's no longer just about the customer interface. Customer interface for me is the ante. It's table stakes. Just to get into the game, it better look clean. It better be neat. Navigation better be good. Clicks to content, all of that stuff. I'm sorry, but that's last year's news. We've really moved to the point where we need to understand why things become killer apps. If you think about it, there's one app for news, there's one app for family, there's one app for photographs. How did that happen? How did one app become a killer app? And that's really the key message here is every one of us wants to build a killer app. It's not about aggregation. Banks are running off and trying to aggregate stuff. I mean, just do banking properly, right? And so the key point here is we want to be a killer app. And to be a killer app, you really need to focus on what I call intelligent design. What is intelligent design? Intelligent design is about, number one, know me. So, you should know who I am. I'm your client already. You've got enough data. Number two, you really better understand context. You better understand where I am in my life right now, what I'm trying to do. Number three, you better be intuitive. If I'm sending an email and I refer to a file and I didn't attach a file, you should know that. Why don't you know that? Number four, you really need to get some kind of insight and hindsight based on data-driven decision-making, based on my history with you, and based on the context and intuition I've just referred to. And then finally, what you want to do is you want to help me, even if it's to your detriment. You want to tell me, you have a debit order going off and you don't actually have enough money in your account. That's the kind of customer experience I want. I want a company that's authentic, it's honest, it lives its brand, and it embeds that honesty into the customer journey. So that's the one piece of intelligent design. The other thing I think that's really key is we need to understand that customers hate call centers. We detest them. I mean, what I love about a smartphone is that I never need to take a phone call again. And so, outbound, inbound, I don't really care. Apple doesn't have a call center. I bought a Kindle. I had a problem with it. There's no one to talk to. I had a problem with my Apple. There's no one to talk to. Facebook doesn't have a call center. Google doesn't have a call center. So call centers are dead, right? And so if you're building your strategy on call centers, I think, you are really missing an enormous friction point for customers. So where we want to get to is a world of not, 1 click, 2 click, 3 click. I want to get to a world of 0 click. How do I get to a world of 0 click? And I'll be sharing with you some insights around how to get to 0 click. And the final 2 points I want to just leave with you are, you must find me. News must find me. Movies must find me. Books, flights, advice must find me. You need to know where I am. And so don't ask me, do I want notifications? What you really want to know is, do you want to give me notifications that says, I see that you're in your car, you're starting your car, you're at the mall, you're most likely going home. This is how long it's going to take you. That's an appropriate notification. Warning, you're exceeding the speeding limit. You're exceeding the speed limit. That's a welcome notification. So you kind of want to find me and give me stuff that's relevant. And then the final point is really what I want you to do is I want you to connect me to people like me. Think about this. Why am I on Pinterest? Because people like me have photographs. Why am I on LinkedIn? Because professionals like me are connected. Why am I on Facebook? Because family members like me are sharing information. Why am I on, I can carry on, right? But you get the point. People like me. And that's the future. And if I really want to talk about those few 4 or 5 big ideas, and that's really the message that I want to give to the audience on the day.
I can't wait to hear you. Thank you so much.
Very welcome. Thank you so much. Thanks, Natalie.